All right, so this first one here is an 8-foot section. This is all a hickory tree. I don't know if I mentioned that before. Should have some pretty good crotch figure there, some up here, and then got just a touch up here. That's about 24 inches there at the top piece where it crotches up a little bit. This next piece is another 8-footer. It's about 25 inches there. Should have a little bit of figure right there, a little bit of bark inclusion. And this one's going to be an 8-foot, pretty clear. You'll see it's a little bit off center. This was a branch, but it went up pretty straight. So the pith is pretty centered on the log there. Another 8-foot section here. Gonna make use of that piece of crotch figure there. And this one too was a branch. So you'll see that the pith there is pretty centered also. So this one should make it pretty straight. But at any rate, I'm gonna mill it in this plane here as to make sure that the issues coming from the tension in the wood will cause the wood to go to the right to left in this fashion here, as opposed to trying to deal with a bow. So the next section here, this is an 8-foot section. You'll see we're getting a little bit off-centered here, but I'm going to mill it in this direction to where I won't have to deal so much with the bowing. If I do, I'm gonna make all these into 2-inch sections, so it'll be a little bit thicker. Hopefully I won't have to deal so much with the issues with the tension in the wood. This one here is when we're starting to get pretty big. This is a pretty clear piece of wood here, not too much as far as branches are concerned. This section here is about 24 inches across also. So now, if you've been paying attention in the back of the screen, you'll see we're really starting to get to it here. This section right here was 48 inches across. The mill that I've got will only do 46 inches. So I had to trim a little bit of bark off over here. Wasn't too happy about that, but there's actually a good hollow section in there that I found out after I'd already made the cut separating this. So I'm kind of upset about that, but it'll make some pretty good full slab tables. I'm guessing that this will be, well, this is going to be an 8-foot section. So in this area here, up under this area where the bark bulges out, there will be some areas where the two logs are separated from each other, but I think that'll be pretty cool there. This is when we start getting into some of the more clear, big lumber. This section here is 38 inches across, as with this section here. That's a very solid piece. That's heartwood there. That's not rot. So, and then we get down to the butt of the log, where I've not made it all the way through. Had an issue with the big saw earlier, so I'm not gonna be able to get all the way through there. Plus there's a good bit of dirt and concrete from where the actual tree uprooted itself. It pulled the patio with it. So we're gonna have to see how we can get that chopped off there. This section will be a 12-foot section. It's gonna be the longest section out of all of them, just because I didn't want to limit myself on what we were gonna be able to do with the tree. So with that, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 logs. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them are 8-footers. One of them is a 10-foot, and then this one will be right around 12 feet. So with that, thanks for watching. Have a great evening.